Start the session now.
Yes, please. Okay. So, good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Sorry. Today is and welcome to all of you on another session of Bazaar Pe Charcha. This is almost. I think we are doing second last Bazaar Pe Charcha of this 2022. Yes, the first of this December, and after that we will do another one. So before discussion further anything, let's discuss some this is disclaimer from our side that whatever we are going to discuss in this particular webinar should not be considered as a buy or sell recommendation, and all information whatever we are going to discuss in this webinar should be considered as a buy or sell should not be considered as an investment advice. Okay, and we are not having any particular exposure in any particular index or stocks. Okay, so this is the disclaimer. Now let's move to our market discussion. So this is the overall current market condition as per O'Neill methodology of market direction. You all must be aware about this O'Neill methodology of market direction, that is rally, under pressure, correction, rally attempt. So this, if I talk about broader market index, that is Nifty 50 and Sensex. So both are in clear-cut rally, uptrend means rally. Apart from this benchmark index, reality index, bank index, IT, FMCG, energy, metal are in rally. But at the same time, auto major sectoral index is trending in it is still in under pressure, and pharma is in under pressure, financial services is in under pressure. But financial services in under pressure, but at the same time, if you see, banking is Nifty, bank Nifty, it means bank Nifty is in confirmed uptrend, and that's why I think main reason behind this confirmed uptrend of this bank Nifty is PSU banks. If you see from the last few months, actually last 3-4 months, PSU banks are really doing good and consistently forming higher top, higher bottom formation. Stock like State Bank of India from PSU space is trending in uncharted trajectory or in uptrend, and then Axis Bank is really doing good. So and apart from that, all other PSU banks are also really doing good, and only because of that, this bank index Nifty bank is in confirmed uptrend, and which is really helping to market to achieve new high, and that's why market has already registered new high in the last couple of weeks, and now it is ready to move further in upward direction. And most probably now this budget expectations are there, and now budget rally will also be there on chart in coming few days and weeks. So this is O'Neill methodology, and if you see 1 month return, so if I talk about last 1 month, only pharma, auto, and energy has given negative return. Otherwise, all sectoral indices except all these three has given positive return. Okay. Now this is the stock that we have sorted out from overall market. From overall market, that is really giving a very good gain, and as per our analysis, it is showing clear cut uptrend. So one can take a screenshot or photo of this particular stock for trading purpose or investment purpose. But at the same time, I would like to clearly mention that this is not a recommendation. This is just a snapshot of overall idea that these particular stocks are clearly trending in uptrend. That's it. Please do not consider as a buy or sell recommendation from our side, directly or indirectly. Okay. Now let's move on chart to discuss further technically about market. So if I talk about Nifty 50, so Nifty, if you see, so Nifty is already trending in uncharted trajectory, and after touching almost 18,850 kind of level, now it has entered into some sideways zone, and showing some sideways trading session from the last 3-4 trading session, showing some sideways kind of actions. But if you see overall placement of market, so it is really doing good. Trend is positive. Momentum indicator on weekly and monthly chart is really good, and daily chart is also good. But because of this last 3-4 trading session, it is showing some consolidations range, but it is still in bullish trajectory. Okay, so trend is positive. If I talk about support and resistance, so meanwhile, after analysis, I can say index is facing resistance around 18,800, 18,000 kind of 900 kind of level in upside, and facing support, and it has support around this 18,400, 450 to 500 kind of range. So in my opinion, actually, until Nifty is unless and until Nifty is trading above this 18,450, 400, 500 kind of range level, there is no problem at all. Most probably, the market will remain into buy on dip strategy. Market will remain into buy on dip actually, and that is really going to help for trade. That is really going to help to trader, whomsoever is interested to buy Nifty on dip actually. So in my opinion, or in our opinion, overall market sentiment is bullish. Major sectoral index is in bullish. Nifty may gain from here, but yes, but to gain further from here, Nifty 50 must cross and hold above 18,800, 900 kind of range to turn more bullish toward 19,000, 19,100, or maybe beyond that. So, but unless and until it will remain traded in sideways only, as range is that 18,450 inside, in downside, and 18,800, 900 kind of range in downside, upside. But once it will cross, maybe further bullish trend in upside in coming few days and weeks, maybe in this December and January as well. Okay. So this is the overall placement. Trend is bullish, no doubt at all, in Nifty 50. Now, if I talk about apart from Nifty 50, Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, Nifty Bank, if I talk about, so Nifty Bank is already been outperforming the overall market. First thing. Another thing is that it is already trending in uncharted trajectory. Momentum are really bullish. Momentum is really bullish. Indicators like RSI, MACD, and ADX TMI, which is a trend following indicator, is also showing trend following strength indicator, that is also showing positivity. But MACD is showing some sort of consolidation, and that is why there is some negative crossover on MACD chart. And because of that, if you see from the last few trading session, actually 5-6 trading session, Bank Nifty is trading in sideways, and it is facing some kind of resistance around 43,400, 500 kind of range. So in my opinion, Nifty may gain from here toward 45,000 to 45,500, as I have already mentioned in previous reports as well as in previous webinars. There is no doubt at all. But meanwhile, if I talk about next few trading sessions point of view or next 1 week point of view, it may remain traded in sideways. And sideways zone is that in upside, there's that 43,400, 500, and in downside, 21 DMA you can consider. And 21 DMA is currently placed around, I think, 42,400 kind of range. So most probably it will remain traded in sideways only. But at the same time, once it will cross this 43,400, 500, I can say that window is open for further upside. So overall trend is bullish. Stocks are really doing good. PSU banks are really doing good. Axis Bank has already entered into uncharted trajectory. ICICI Banks is doing good. SDFC is also showing now positive acceleration. SBI and other PSUs are really doing good. So maybe it is going to help to boost indicates this particular index sentiment in coming days. But yes, but technical point of view, MACD is showing some negative crossover, or maybe because of that, index may remain traded in sideways in next few trading sessions. Otherwise, overall sentiment is bullish. Momentum, RSI momentum on especially on high time frame chart, weekly chart, and monthly chart is really good. So there is no problem at all. So overall sentiment is bullish. Once it will cross this 43,400, 500 insert, maybe it would ready to move toward 45,000 to 45,500 level. And I'm expecting that 45,000, 45,500 levels may be achievable maybe in the month of this particular month, December, or maybe in January. This is my hope regarding this particular index. Now, another index apart from this two is Nifty IT. So if I talk about Nifty IT, so if you remember from the last so many months after this heavy correction, I have mentioned that it is trending in consolidation from the last 4-5 Bazaar pe Charcha sessions. I am consistently mentioning that it is trending in sideways, and maybe it is ready to move toward 30,000, 30,500 kind of levels. This time it has achieved that level. one can go and check my recordings on YouTube actually, that when it was trending around 26,000, 27,000 kind of level. So from that time, from the last 2-3 months, I'm consistently saying maybe it is in consolidation zone, but it may move toward this 30,000 to 30,500 kind of levels. This time, if you see this particular index, IT index has already achieved our previously expected level, and gained up to even not only 30,500, it has gained up to 31,000. And now it is trending around 30,000, 30,200, 30,000 kind of levels. So uh, almost 6 months, after 6 months of not 6 months, actually 4.5 month consolidation, it has given breakout about this 30,500, 31,000. So I think this midterm target, I can say, has already achieved in this particular index, but it is still not out of the wood. But at the same time, as such, there is no negativity at all. So there are two things at current time of juncture. That is, first, this is not still out of the wood, but I am not saying that there is a clear cut uptrend, but at the same time, there is no negativity. So now there is some 50-50 kind of situation, from where it may move in upside direction toward, I can say, 32,000, 32,500 first thing. Another thing is that if it will fail to hold 30,000, then maybe once again it will enter into sideways. And that sideways range, as you are already aware, that broader range is around 30,000, 30,500 in upside, and 26,500 kind of levels in downside. But meanwhile, it is still trending about 30,000. So my hope is there that sooner or later it will resume upside rally, and maybe it would be ready to move toward 32,500 or maybe 33,000 kind of level. But it is very difficult to say clear cut that it is ready to move actually. It may or may not be, I don't know actually. But yes, hope is there unless and until it is trading about level of 30,000. Okay. Now, next is Nifty Metal. Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Nifty Pharma.
Nifty Pharma. So let's talk about Nifty Pharma. So Nifty Pharma, if you see, chart is as such, there is no negativity on chart, but at the same time there is no positivity, that much positivity actually. And if you see the chart pattern formation from here, from the month of June onward, actually second half of June onward, it is forming a heart of fire bottom formation. Here was after this bottom formation over here around this range of 11,700, 800. There is some consolidation, and afterward once again it is forming heart of fire bottom formation, and now once again it is trending into sideways zone. So overall trend is not that much negative actually in this particular index, but at the same time it is not that much positive also. So what I would like to say, that this range of this zone of 30,000, 30,500, even it tried to cross this 13,000, not 30,000, sorry, 13,000. Even in last week also, once again it tried to cross this 13,000 kind of level, but it failed actually. So that is why I am expecting this range of 13,000 to 13,500, and unless and until it is trading below that particular range, it will remain traded in sideways only. But once it will cross that level of 13,000, 13,500, there is a range of 500 points. Maybe it will resume its upside rally, and in such particular case, it would move toward 14,000 kind of level. So, and beyond 14,000, it may gain toward 14,500 also. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, once this consolidation phase will over, I can say that bullish trend will start, and even chart structure is also not suggesting that much bearishness. But yes, that much momentum is not there, especially on higher time frame chart, and that is why most probably when there is a bullish pattern formation, that as per Dow theory, as per height of higher bottom formation on daily chart, this sector is not doing that much good. But few stocks like About India is really doing good, and it is ready to move in an uncharted trajectory. And I'm expecting this About India will really do good in coming few days. So meanwhile, in my opinion, it will remain traded in sideways only in next couple of weeks. And there is a trend line actually, which one can keep in mind, this particular trend line. unless and until this particular index is holding this particular trend line, which I have just drawn here, this sky blue color trend line. As such, there is no negativity. But suppose, and it is just above this trend line, but suppose it will breach this particular zone, then problem will start in this particular index actually. So I have discussed 4 now. Yeah, Tisai is there. He will discuss few.
Okay. Thank you, Pawan. So let me share my screen. Okay. So hope everyone can see my screen and my voice is audible.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me discuss Nifty metal. So let's start with the larger picture with monthly chart. So last month, especially, it has given a very good breakout and closed above 6,400 level. So that was a level where it was facing that crucial resistance and failing in the last month. So, but in the last 2 months. But last month it has given a very good close above this level, and currently it's trading in a bullish zone. It's currently touching its all-time high. So let's come back to weekly chart. So it has already retraced 100%. So from that low, whatever the correction was happened from the last up to April to June. So it has already touched its 6,700, 6,800 levels. So what right now? What next? Like, if you come back to the daily chart, so already it has reached 6,800 level. So the overall trend is bullish, but we might witness some kind of profit booking in coming session, but it's just a brief period of moment. So it's kind of small profit booking towards 6,600 level. So until trading above this 6,600 level, there is no problem. So once it comes below the 6,600 level, so it may go towards sideways range. So once again, this 6,800, 7,000 kind of range, if it holds and sustainable holds that level, we might see continue its trend bull run towards 7,300, 400 kind of level in the next couple of months. So this is regarding Nifty metal, and discuss about Nifty auto. So Nifty auto from last 3-4 months, it's trading in sideways range in this range. This is a monthly chart. So after this touched its all-time high, it has reached the 13,300 level, 200 level. So it's trading in a sideways range right now. So on the higher side, 13,400, 500 is a critical level. So I have marked here. So 400, 500 is a critical level. Once it surpasses this level, so we might see 14,000 level in the coming few months. So on the downside, crucial support is placed around 12,300 level. So also once it breaks below this, 50 DMA will be the next crucial support, where the earlier breakout which was happened here. Okay, so this is regarding Nifty auto, and let's move on to Nifty FMCG. So this is also one of the sector where it's giving a handful of return in the last month. So it's trading in uncharted territory now. So it's very bullish, and stocks under this ITC, HUL, all that, even Dabur has also started moving up. Dabur and Radico also started moving up, which is given the fuel to this FMCG stocks. So last time also we have said 45,000 will be the level which we want to see in the next month. So right now, what will be the strategy over here? So until it's trading above this 42,000, there is no problem. So we'll continue this bull run towards 47,000, 47,000, 50,000 kind of level in the next month. So there is no sell call. We can use the buy on dip strategy once, where if there is a slight profit booking, and we can come back. Once it comes back towards 43,000 level, one can add a position in that level. So Nifty, this is regarding Nifty FMCG, and the last one is Nifty Realty. So Nifty Realty also trading in this consolidation zone. So that zone is bit broader here. So 420 to 460, 480 is a broader zone. It's trading from the last 3-4 months. So it will continue to trade in sideways range. So on the upside, 480 is a critical level. So only once it crosses above this 480 kind of level, we can see the further upsides in the Nifty Realty. On the downside, this is squeezing right now. So whatever the trading which is happening from the in the weekly chart, this price action is squeezing. So obviously that on the downside support is risen towards 50 DMA and also this trend line. So 440 kind of level is a crucial for Nifty Realty. Falling below this, once again, it will come back to this 400, 410 kind of level. So until then, it's trading sideways. But last week, it has given few of the realty stock like a DLF kind of given a very good breakout. But it's key that it's sustainable trading above that breakout level is key over here. Also, infra stocks are gaining in the last month. So one can keep a look over there on the infrastructure stock as well. The next one is will be taken by Pawan. Last sector is Nifty Energy.
Yes, thank you, Atisha. So one thing I would like to add in about this Nifty Realty actually is 465, 470 is a critical range. I think I mean to say, and once it will cross even in this month also it tried to cross that range 470, but it failed. But so unless and until it will not cross that range, it will remain traded like this only. But once it will cross this range of 470, I can say fresh bull trend will start in this Nifty Realty. So as Ratisa discussed that few stocks like DLF and others are really doing good, or maybe once index will cross that level and start holding about that level, then I can say stocks like DLF will really do good in stock. So just keep watching this Nifty Realty Index about 465, 470. Once it will cross, then I can say that stocks like DLF will really do good in from this particular spot. Now, the last index is for me is Nifty Energy. So if I talk about Nifty Energy, so Nifty Energy is still trending in sideways zone actually, and it has formed some this symmetrical kind of triangle on daily chart. And after that, in last week, it has given breakout on daily chart, and now it is resting up. It is retesting actually upper band of symmetrical triangle. So still there is a positivity, but there is a, if I talk about levels point of view, so level is 27,500 kind of level. Meanwhile, it is trending around 26,600, 700. So almost 800 points away from here, I can say. Once it will cross this range level 27,500, which is almost 800 points away from here, then only it will resume its uptrend. Otherwise, it will remain traded in sideways only. So let's see how it is going to behave in coming few days. A major thing is the major component of this particular index is Reliance. Last month it really did well, but this month, after starting of this particular month, in last 1 week, it is showing some sort of consolidation. Maybe, in my opinion, Reliance will resume upside rally in coming few days, and that is really going to help this energy index. And in such particular case, the energy index will also do breakout, and Reliance will also do, and energy index will also do good in coming few days. But let's see how it is going to behave in coming. Most probably, in my opinion, it will resume in upside rally, Reliance and Nifty Energy in next couple of weeks actually. Okay, and just keep watching from level point of view 27,500 in Nifty Reality, in Nifty Energy Index for fresh breakout. Okay, now we have discussed almost all major index. Now let's move to our query session. So first query, yes.
Someone is asking, can we buy IT Nifty? I think ITBs is asking about ITBs.
ITBs, see, as I discussed about Nifty IT index, so one can buy Nifty any Bs actually, ETF actually, it is called as ETF, Nifty ETF or PSU Bank ETF or Bank Nifty ETF or IT ETF. But if ETF is just a replica of index, any particular index. So if I talk about Nifty ITBs, so it is just a replica of this IT index. Okay. So if IT index will gain, then only this Nifty Bs will gain. Other IT Bs will gain. Otherwise not. If IT index will remain traded in sideways, so that will also remain traded in sideways. If IT index will fall, then IT Bs will also fall. So one can take cues from this here and then take according actions on Bs actually, any particular ETF, Nifty ETF, or be it Bank Nifty ETF or IT ETF or PSU Bank ETF or any particular ETF. So as I discussed about IT actually, so IT meanwhile I have suggested that it has already achieved our previously given target, that is 30,000 to 30,500, even it has moved to 31,000 kind of level. But it is still comfortably holding about that 30,000 level. So in my opinion, actually, trend is not clear. It is a 50-50 kind of situation. Suppose it will hold level of 30,000, then maybe it will resume upside rally further by a 7 to 8%, 9%, or maybe 10% toward 33,000 kind of level. But suppose it will fail from here or enter into 30,000 kind of below 30,000, then once again it will enter into sideways. So just keep watching like that. If it will resume, then you can enter in Nifty Bs or a Nifty ETF, Nifty IT ETF actually, with certain stop loss actually. Or if someone is interested to take at current position, then also one can take positions. But meanwhile, trend is not that much clear for next 1 week or 2 week actually. So I can say clear cut actually. Otherwise, Nifty Bs is nothing. It is a ETF, and ETF is any particular index, just a replica of that particular index. If index will move, then only this there will be movement in that Bs or ETF. Otherwise, there will not. Okay.
Yeah, so next one is Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Twins.
So if I talk about Bajaj Finserv, so first one. So Bajaj Finserv with critical zone, it has already breached critical support level, and now today, even though there was some 0.5% positive indication, but it has breached it critical level of 1620. So as such, there is no that much positivity in this Bajaj Finance, but 100 DMA is there, and it is now trending into below 100 DMA. So maybe if it will remain traded below 100 DMA, so maybe next target would be 200 EMA actually, which is currently placed around 1565 or 1560 kind of level. So overall trend is looking not looking that much lucrative. So I would suggest either avoid or wait and watch in that how improvement will happen in coming days. Okay, in Bajaj Finserv. If I talk about Bajaj Finance, so Bajaj Finance is also not looking that much good actually, that much attractive at current junctures. I would advise to avoid this particular stock also. So both stock from my side, wait and watch and avoid for time being.
Okay. Next one is Taj GVK.
Taj GVK. So Taj GVK overall trend is positive. Obviously, from the last few trading sessions, 3-4 trading sessions, some consolidation is there, but trend is positive. If someone is interested to take positions in this particular index, so I would suggest one can take positions in around 210 with stop loss would be quite deeper side around 190, 192. But if someone is interested to take positions, so one can take positions in between 205 to 210 range. Overall trend is positive in Taj GVK. Trending above all key moving averages, momentum are good. Momentum is good. MACD, RSI, both are really doing good. Showing a positive indication in Taj GVK. But it would be better to buy around 205, 210. So stop loss would be in around 7-8%, 8-9%.
Okay. Next one is LTI Mindtree.
LTI first. Let's take LTI. So see, LTI, even if I talk about IT index, so IT index has moved from 26,000, 27,000 to 31,000, but LTI has underperformed to IT index and not doing that much good actually. And from the last 3-4 days, 4 trading sessions, it is showing more negativity actually, and now it is trending below all key moving averages. So I would suggest to avoid this particular stock, that LTI. Another one is
Mindtree. It's same actually. It's merged entity.
sorry.
It's a merger. Already merger has been taken place. LTI
Okay, okay.
Mindtree. Okay.
LTI, it's LTI. It's now LTIM. Yes.
Tarsons.
Sorry,
Tarsons product.
Tarson not looking that much good actually. It is still trending below 100 DMA, 200 DMA. Momentum is also not that much good. So wait and watch. I would suggest. Suppose I would like to give a level actually. Level is I'm not saying it will not gain another 2-3%, 4% or 5%, but it is not looking that much attractive. In my opinion, it will face supply around 800, 700. There is a lot of resistance in upside around 760. Then the next resistance around 785, and there is a strong supply range in the range of 800, 810. So not looking that much good attractive to me. So I would not suggest to take positions in this particular index. But if someone is really interested to take position in this, so stop loss would also around 675 kind of range. So if someone is interested to take position, so one can take with stop loss of 675, but not looking that much attractive to me in my opinion. So I would not suggest anybody to take position at current juncture. Maybe trend will change in this particular index stock once it will cross and hold above 800, 810 range. Next, Yatisha.
Next one is Infra Index.
Sorry?
Infra Index, CNX Infra.
Acha. Nifty Infra means
Yes.
I mean to say. So Nifty Infra currently around 5,450. And it is already trending in uncharted trajectory. L&T is really doing good. L&T has already given breakout. L&T is gradually moving toward 2,200, or maybe it is ready to move toward 2,400, 2,500 level. I think if I'm not wrong, 3-4 months back, when it was trending around 1,800, 1,900 range. That's at that time also I have already suggested that the L&T is looking quite attractive. And stocks and charts in flavor also we have included that particular stock L&T. So maybe Infra Index and L&T both are really looking good, and it is ready to move further in upward direction, both.
Next one is IRCTC.
IRCTC. Sideways only, even though it is trending above this 100 DMA and 200 EMA as well as 200 simple moving average. Yes, it is, but it is still in consolidation. If I talk about levels point of view, so I would like to give a level in this actually, and that level is maybe around 750, 760. Maybe once it will cross and hold above 750, 760, so maybe trend will change in this particular window. So meanwhile, it is not looking attractive, that much attractive. I would suggest to wait and watch in this IRCTC.
Yeah, so let me take a few queries.
Yes, please.
Okay, and next one is TCI. So TCI is also trading in consolidation range. The broad range is very broad actually here. So you can see the range of 500 to 700 kind of range, and also it's trading below its all key moving averages. And also if you observe the last year, especially over here, it has faced a clear-cut resistance over 200 DMA. So it's a clear-cut indication that stocks is not in flavor right now. So better to avoid these kind of stocks which are trading right now in this below key moving averages. So one can keep a look after it's closes above the 750 kind of level. So wait for the ideal price to buy over this kind of range. So as of now, avoid these kind of stocks. Right. Next one is Force Motors.
Okay.
Okay. Force Motors is trading in kind of sideways range from the last few days, but facing a strong resistance around 1,500, 1,600 kind of level. So the overall trend is positive, where you can see almost reaching its previous all-time high, which is now last year high. So here we can see some kind of supply over here in the higher range, but once it crosses above this level, 1,600 kind of level, so fresh bull run will start in Force Motors. So one can keep a close eye on this particular stock around 1,600 kind of level, and look for next swing low as a stop loss kind of in Force Motors. As of now, there is no buy. Only once it crosses above 1600 kind of level is a better to watch. Next one is Bail.
Coromandel.
Okay,
Acha.
Coromandel. Let me
Okay.
take Coromandel. Okay, so after I guess after this prior high, it was trading in this range that is around 930 kind of level, where it has traded over here, and it has given a very good return, somewhere around 15% kind of return. But after that, it is a sharp fall. But right today, especially today, it has given a very good bounce back from its 200 DMA. Also, it has taken its 50 DMA. So also, if you observe the volume, there is a very good volume in today's trading session. So one can keep a I think today, I think Coromandel has been added in the MSI. So disclaimer part, you can go to the MSI and read the stock addition report, why the stock has been added. So until it's trading above this swing low, it's good. So it can give it can touch this level, that is previous high 1060, 1070 kind of level in coming few sessions. So especially today's trading session has been fantastic. And also, if you see the next February, the this budget session is going to be happen. So next couple of months will be crucial for fertilizer stocks. So these are the fertilizer stocks in the front run will generate a very good handsome return in the next coming months.
In short, I would like to add few points actually about Coromandel. So it has retested previous breakout level, as Atisa has mentioned on chart, on this horizontal red color line. Afterward, it has bounced back from 200 DMA, and today there was unusual volume happened in this particular stock. Stock is already falling in fundamentally as per one methodology of stock investing, no doubt. And as Yatisa has suggested that there is a budget session in next next month actually, on 1st February, and maybe fertilizer stock will be beneficiary. And if you see, there is already from the last 1 month, fertilizer stocks is in flavor. And if you remember our last Bazaar pe Charcha in last one in November, so I have clearly mentioned that maybe fertilizer stock will be the next flavored stock in market, and you can check that all fertilizer stocks are really doing good from the last 2 weeks actually. So maybe this momentum will remain continue, and I think on this all grounds actually MSI have already added. So overall sentiment is positive. I would suggest to just follow MSI strategy in this particular stock. Okay.
Next one is Bail. So Bail is touching its nearly its 52-week high. I think from this, I think in the weekly chart is given a very good inverted head and shoulder, and it's after that it's continuously trading higher, and it has given a very good return in the last October and November month. And right now, if someone asking to buy at current level, it is better to wait for some dip over here in this stock. So one can keep once it comes back towards 80 kind of level, it's better to buy at that price. But current price, it is better to avoid. So those who are already bought in the early much longer, one can keep a close track and keep a stop loss of 80 kind of level in this Bail. So next one.
So overall trend is positive in Bail, no doubt at all. But if someone is looking to explore this particular stock for short-term perspective, so maybe it may not give short-term gain. But yes, from mid to long-term perspective, stock is looking good. It has given breakout on multi-chart, weekly chart. So looking attractive actually overall. Bail.
Next one is HG Infra.
Are you taking it?
Yeah. So HG Infra from last almost 1 year, it's trading in sideways range. So here the ideal strategy would be better to wait for the breakout. that is going to be happen only after it surpasses this 6,635 kind of level. So until then, no trade. Just wait for the idle time to buy and wait idle time to cross this level, and sustainable trading above this level. It's okay. It's continued because already it has in the last year it has given a very good return, and this 1 year it's trading sideways. So uh, it is testing the long-term players. So better to wait for 635 kind of level in HG Infra. Until then, no trade. Okay, and next one is L&T Finance. So L&T Finance, the overall trend is positive. It has in the last month, it has given a very good breakout. And over here, some that is around 80, 85, 86 kind of level. And it's trading consecutively upside till then. But from last 2 weeks, it's trading sideways. Sorry, last two trading session, it's trading sideways. Overall trend is positive. Those who have bought much earlier, one can keep ride this trend for the next further upside of 110 kind of level in L&T Finance. So stop loss would be somewhere around this level, that is 86, 85 kind of level, the breakout level.
Let me take this. Someone is asking about this textile sector, especially Century Textile and this Wellspun India. So in both stock, actually, trend is not looking that much attractive to me, at least at current juncture. And overall, this stocks like Raymond or Raymond is doing good. So, but maybe not because of infrastructure story, maybe because of other story, actually real estate and land and other reason it is doing good. Bombay Dyeing, if I talk about, so Bombay Dyeing is not doing that much good. Century Textile itself is not looking that much attractive. Wellspun India is not looking. So meanwhile, I would suggest wait and watch. Maybe this once some trigger would be there, positive trigger would be there, then only I would suggest to consider this for buying purpose. Otherwise, for time being, I would suggest to wait and watch in this textile and this both stock actually. Okay. Let's take.
Can you take a Venkys upside rally today? Is it fake? I think today it has.
Yes. Today I was looking actually. Today I was looking this Venkys, and to me Venkys is looking good actually, because there is some support on higher time frame chart around 1800, and it took support around exactly around 1800, and then there is a strong bounce back happened in this particular stock of 15%. It has already given downward sloping trend line breakout on daily chart, and a stock has reclaimed 50 DMA, 100 DMA, 200 EMA in DMA in one go actually. So there is a today big bullish candle formation actually. So maybe this is the early indication of a trend change in this particular stock. Now let's see how stock is going to behave. So maybe there is a trend change actions has happened in this particular stock in today's trading session only, and maybe stock will resume upside rally in coming few days. So at least after today's action, actually looking attractive to me actually, this particular stock. Venkys.
Next one is Dr. Reddy.
Dr. Reddy, there was some positivity actually, but we have already added in this TraderSmith also. But unfortunately today we have removed around with loss of around 3.5%. So meanwhile it is sideways only with negative bias, and Pharma index itself is not doing good. So maybe once Pharma will give breakout, and then only we can assume we can consider this stock. Otherwise, meanwhile in this particular stock, sideways with negative bias.
Next one is KEI.
KEI.
Yeah.
KEI overall trend is positive, but there is some resistance around 1600, 1610 kind of range. And from that, after touching that particular range, it is trending in sideways only. So I would suggest, unless and until this stock will not cross that 1610 kind of level, it will remain trended in sideways only. So just wait and watch to cross that particular level. Then only I would suggest to take footrest position in this particular stock. So meanwhile, wait and watch, and above 1610 level, one can go for buying purpose.
Next one is TCS.
TCS IT, actually IT major. So from the last few session, actually some negativity little bit, but stock is now comfortably trending about 200 DMA. I have already given my views on IT index. So let's see how IT index will behave in this, or vice versa. I can say, let's see how stock is going to behave like ITC and it's this TCS and Infosys and Wipro, and that is that way IT index will also behave. So it's vice versa activity. So let's see how it is going to development will happen in the next few days only. Meanwhile, as such, I can't comment. Actually, I need some confirmation to give some comment on both IT, TCS, Infosys, everywhere. So need some confirmation. Meanwhile, I would suggest that wait and watch and have a clip, have a close eye on this particular space actually.
Yeah, next one is Adani Entertainment
Adani,
Enterprises.
Adani Enterprise, bullish actually. Maybe yeah, once it will cross and hold level of 4070 actually, above 4070, crossing and holding above 4070, I can say it will resume fresh upside rally, even though overall trend is positive. Maybe it will resume its rally. Maybe it's only 1% away from here, so overall trend is positive. If someone is interested to take positions in this particular stock, so one can take position in this with stop loss of 3800. It's a matter of only 5%. So if someone is interested to take calculative risk in this particular stock, the one can take the position, long position in this with stop loss below 3800. Next,
Next one is Karnataka Bank.
KTK.
KTK Bank, yeah.
Trend is bullish in this particular stock, but now it has approached in resistance zone. So maybe it will enter into consolidation. Otherwise, overall trend is positive.
Next one is Saksoft and Gravita.
Gravita trend is positive. Maybe it has already given breakout, very good breakout on weekly chart, especially around 380, 385. Now stock is trending around 420. So, and maybe in my opinion, stock is ready to move toward 460 and followed by 500 kind of levels in coming few weeks and months. So maybe I would suggest buy on dip strategy. If stock in this particular stock with stop loss, I would suggest if someone is interested, or if there is some minor correction happened in this particular stock, so I would suggest to buy around 400, 395, 400, and with stop loss of around 360, or maybe in the first target would be this 460 and then followed by 500. Overall trend is positive.
Next one is Saksoft.
Sorry,
Saksoft.
SA
SAK soft. Saksoft.
So actually, 1 minute.
Can I take?
Yes, please, you can take.
Okay. So Saksoft is trading bullish. It's currently trading near its all-time high. So and after its touch, it's kind of bit volatile stock. So those who are bought earlier, it's better to ride this trend. There is no negativity as of now in this particular stock. But at current juncture, the fresh buy will be kind of risky. So our stop loss will be quite deeper. So better to avoid this in the fresh position. So those who have already bought, one can ride this stock for the further upside towards 140, 150 kind of level. And the idle stop loss will be somewhere around 115 kind of level, and ride this rally towards that level. And next one is AI engineering.
LT food.
LT foods. Okay. Okay. Dawat is after that this very good breakout around 100 and 103 and around 100 rupees, and almost as it's 30%, and there is a slight correction over here. So after that correction, is once again it's making a base around 110 kind of level. So once it crosses this 50 DMA, once again there is a probability that it can touch its previous all-time high. So overall trend is positive, but only slight from the last 2-3 weeks, it's trading some kind of tight pattern over here. So once it breaks out this above this level, one can look for the short-term trades over in the Dabur. So ideal stop loss will be around below 110. Next one is
Hindustan Unilever.
So as I was talking about FMCG index, it's currently trading. FMCG index is currently trading at all-time high, and this is also currently trading near its all-time high. So yesterday it has given a very good breakout, and on the closing basis also. So overall trend is positive. If someone wants to on the disclaimer side, we have already this stock in our TraderSmith portfolio. So one can go for in this stock. You can follow TraderSmith, whatever ideas and levels we give. So overall trend is positive. So we have given to 2800, 2900 kind of level we are expecting in this particular stock. So this is very bullish. And ideal stop loss will be that will be 1600 kind of level in HUL. Next one, AI engineering. So this stock is also trading near its last week. It has given a very good breakout. Sorry, this week it has given a very good breakout and trading positive. One can ride this rally with idle stop loss around 50. Take a stop loss as 50 DMA. Anything closes below 50 DMA one can exit in this particular stock and ride this rally towards 3000, 3200 in coming days. Next one is Dabur. I think Dabur has it has given a very good bullish candle in the 29th of November. So it has already gained 6%. And but however, though Nifty FMCG has gained much, this stock has been underperforming. But only ITC, HUL, and few other stocks were gaining. But right now, Dabur and Radico are gaining right now. So from last 2 weeks, you can see it has generated almost 8% in the last 2 weeks. And on that, it has given a very good breakout around 580 kind of level. So those at current juncture, fresh buy can be taken, but there is a bit risk over here. This gap up area also is there, and a kind of black pattern. So 580 kind of level will be the ideal stop loss, and ride this rally towards its 640 kind of level for the next in Dabur India.
I am taking few queries actually.
Okay.
One is this VIP Industries and Fine Organic. So VIP Industries actually it is facing overall trend is bullish. But if you remember last month actually it tried touched 750, 760 kind of range, and afterward facing some resistance. So strong resistance zone is intact around 750, 760. So unless and until trading below it, I can say it will remain traded in sideways only. So just keep watching level of 750, 760. Once it will cross, bullish trend will resume. Otherwise, it will remain traded in sideways only. Another one is Fine Organic. Fine Organic, yes. So in Fine Organic, stock in last 2 months there was a heavy correction happened from the level of almost 700, 7,100, 7,200 to almost 5,500. And now there was some bounce back from lower level, and currently stock is trending around 100 DMA from the last few weeks actually. So as such, there is no such attractive price pattern. So I would not suggest to take any kind of position in current level. I would try to, I would suggest to wait and watch in this particular stock either, or avoid it. Okay.
Next
Now,
is, can you take NHPC?
NHPC.
Yeah.
So NHPC overall trend is bullish, no doubt at all. A short-term point of view, I can say there is a trend line formation, downward sloping trend line formation, or I can say bullish flag pattern formation. So wait for bullish flag pattern continuation pattern breakout. Maybe pattern breakout will be around 44, 45. Once it will cross this range of 44, 45, maybe bullish trend would be there, and in such case, stock would be ready to move toward 50. Otherwise, overall trend is positive as such. So you wait for this breakout. Once breakout will happen around 14, 44, 45, then at least 10% move will be there on chart up to 50 actually in this particular stock.
Next one is Radico Khaitan.
Radico. So Radico, now just a fun part, Gujarat election is over. So people will be interested to enjoy party actually. So Radico Khaitan, overall trend is bullish. And yes, overall trend is bullish on weekly chart, overall trend is bullish on monthly chart. And on daily chart, actually, after breakout, stock has entered into consolidation. So maybe most probably, in my opinion, it will resume upside rally. If someone is interested to take fresh position in this particular stock, just keep watching level of 1130 actually. Once it will cross and hold above 1130, 35, then maybe it will resume upside rally. So just keep watching 1130 to 1140 level. Above that, maybe it will, most probably it will resume upside rally. Overall trend is positive in this particular stock. Now let's take a couple of more queries, then we will wrap up this session in next 5 minutes. Gravita. Let's take Gravita.
I think Gravita, okay, we have not taken.
Gravita trend is bullish, no doubt, and it is moving in upward direction actually. If someone is, I would not suggest to take fresh position in this particular stock at current juncture. But yes, if someone is holding, so just enjoy this rally and just trial your stop loss. I would suggest to hold in this particular stock. Maybe there is a fresh breakout have already happened around 300. I think Gravita we have already taken.
Discussed, yes.
Yes. So it has already given around 380 breakout, or maybe so I have already suggested that if someone is interested to take fresh position, so wait for some correction and take positions around 395, 340. Sorry, 395 to 400 with stop loss of 50 DMA, which is currently placed around 360. 360 kind of level, 355, 360. Overall trend is positive. Maybe next target would be 460 and followed by 500 kind of levels. Maybe overall trend is positive in Gravita.
Next, let's take last couple of queries. One is HCG, Healthcare Global, and NLC India. 1
minute. Someone is saying that it may be good to follow some sequence for or few examples in each sector. So we have our own pattern actually. I'm not saying you are wrong, you are absolutely right, but what we do actually in this webinar, first we try to discuss major sector. We generally start with Nifty, Bank Nifty, and then me and my colleague Tisara are there. They discuss, me and they all discuss about all key sectors actually. And afterward, we try to take queries as per our viewers' demand actually. So if we would start our own way, so what will happen? We will miss lot of queries actually. So that is why we follow this. Otherwise, that whatever you are suggesting, that is also good. But this is one way to conduct this webinar, and you are saying another way. Both approach is right. There is not at all, but we are following like this way actually. Yeah, Tisha, you are saying something.
HCG and NLC India.
HCG, Healthcare Global. Healthcare Global, avoid for time being actually. Trend is positive, but there is some supply zone. So maybe stock will remain into consolidation zone. There is a breakout. I would suggest a level. Suppose its stock will cross and hold level of 310, then only I would suggest to take positions in that. Otherwise, wait for timing. And another is NLC.
NLC India.
NLC trend is positive. Stock has already approached to 95. Maybe I think we have already in our
we have in our portfolio. Yes.
For a disclaimer purpose, overall trend is positive, so I would suggest just follow us actually.
So I think let's wind up this session.
Let's take one or two query, last one.
Okay. Rallis India, I think
Rallis.
fertilizer. Yeah.
Rallis India trend is positive, yes. And today also there is a good move happened. So maybe stock is ready to move toward gradually around 300, 290 kind of levels, 280, 290 kind of level. So trend is positive in Rallis India. Another one.
Next one is IRB Infra. I think we have not taken IRB Infra.
IRB we have not taken. So there is a breakout on infrastructure, infra index, Nifty infra. The stock is really doing good. Some positivity is there. Now stock is ready to enter into uncharted trajectory. I think this stock will really do good in coming few days and weeks. So I would suggest to, if someone is interested to take positions in this particular stock, so one can take positions in staggered manner at current level as well as, and one can follow buy on dip strategy in this particular stock with stop loss of 50 DMA or more, maybe a stop loss of around 240 kind of level. So stop loss is not in range actually at current level, but suppose some correction will happen in this particular stock. So stop loss will fall under our criteria at 7-8%, 9%. Otherwise, stock is looking attractive actually. Let's take last query of this session.
Advanced enzymes.
Advanced enzyme. So advanced enzyme in this month there is some positivity. There was some bottom formation happened around 260, and today there is a bullish trend. Actually, in this month some positivity happening. So maybe I would suggest to follow buy on dip strategy in this particular stock. I would suggest if stock there is some correction happen 3-4%, 5%, and suppose if stock will fall up to 290, 295, so one can take positions in this particular stock with stop loss below 270. So maybe that would be much better strategy in this particular stock. But there is some trend changing indication is there in this particular stock. So looking attractive, but not as viable to buy at current juncture. So I think we have tried to address a lot of queries, and I think we tried. But if someone's queries is not answered, then please write us on mail. We will try to answer our query, or we can catch up in the next Bazaar Pe Charcha session in next 15 days actually for queries actually. So thanks to all of you. Thanks for joining this particular session. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.